then of course, Joe, the question becomes, how do we know how infiltrated we are? How do we know who's at the FBI, who's at the CIA, who's at the Secret Service? Is there any way of knowing?
I don't really know if there's any way of knowing. I just think the way that the Israeli echo chamber has been able to force us into this war with Iran, which the president basically ran against doing, tells us a lot of what we need to know. That it's much deeper than at least me in my mind. Maybe I was looking at it too simplistically before. But there's a lot more there that we should be aware of. And again, I think this is a key issue that whatever you want to call the left and the right, whatever that means nowadays, I'm not even really sure, that we can unite on and attempt to root out by being very, very judicious on who we elect and who they appoint, and looking at all their ties and looking at their relationships, especially looking at who's donating to different political candidates. I think that's important. So I think really having the people be more engaged and more active and more vocal about the fact that we're watching and we don't want our government controlled by a foreign government. I think that's truly the only check on this.
Okay, well, so we got two challenges there. One is the media, one is how you do it. I'm gonna come back to how you do it in a second, because that's probably the most challenging. But in terms